Next question, are you gonna keep it?
Wednesday.
Found out that there's been an inquiry to the SEC.
So about this stock, how'd you know to buy it?
It's a night of confrontations.
A lot can happen in 9 months.
Be careful.
Will we finally know the truth?
This is not your baby.
According to the calendar, it really could be.
Or is a larger conspiracy
What are you doing here?
This should be interesting.
about to unfold?
Keep an eye on Andy for me.
You keep fire on this situation for me, and I got you.
Tyler Perry's Sistas, all new Wednesday at 9. Watch it.
Hey Sistas fans, welcome back to my channel, and we are going to do a trailer breakdown for season 4 episode 8, The Sister. Now before we dive into the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Alright, so let's dive into it. So last week's episode ended with all the girls in the penthouse. Now let me tell you, that penthouse looks so nice. But they're all in the penthouse, and Danny's opening the wine, and he offers Karen a drink, and she says no, she can't drink because she is pregnant. And that's where it ended. Now in the trailer for this week, we see where Danny's asking the questions. Danny's saying, and the next question is, are you going to keep it? I mean, Danny's asking all the good questions, because if she is so sure that it is Zach's, I mean, they're over. So do you want to keep it? Do you not want to keep it? Even though you're running out of time, to have that baby for somebody who's an ex can create a lot of chaos, and some persons just don't want to deal with it. But the trailer actually moves on to where we see Fatima arrives at the penthouse also. Fatima is dressed in all black because she had to put on jeans just in case. She arrives in all black. In the end of video promo, we actually hear where she is saying a lot can happen in 9 months, and Karen is saying be careful. Now I hope Fatima is not really threatening the baby. Maybe she's talking in terms of the situation can change, a lot of things can happen in terms of she knowing who the actual father is, and then Karen is saying be careful. I really hope they're not threatening each other, and Karen saying be careful, maybe because she's so excited about Zach and the new person that Zach is now. Maybe that's what Karen is saying be careful for. I'm just throwing that out there and hoping that's the case. The next part we see in the trailer is where Karen seems to be on the phone with somebody. It seems to be Erin, where she's saying the baby is not yours, and Erin is saying according to the calendar it really could be. Now we don't know how far along Karen is. Karen hasn't been to the doctor yet, but Erin is really putting it out there that it really could be my child, and whether or not it's mine, I'm going to love it. So we need Karen to hurry up and go to the doctor so we can know the timeline in this one to see who's the actual father in this case. So Q is out of jail, and Q is showing up at Maurice's workplace, the bank, and Maurice said, I'm ready to deck me. So Q is out, so we're going to see that dynamic of Q and Maurice. I really don't know if they're going to be a couple, because Maurice could really be a good influence on him. So we'll have to explore that. But Q is out of jail. So we now move on to Jake and Zach. They're at Zach's apartment, and he's telling Zach that there has been an inquiry logged in the SEC. Moments after that, we see Zach getting arrested again. We are not sure what for. Maybe it's the fact that the inquiry was logged and they've been looking to him. So the lady from Karen's salon now found Zach and is at his house, and she's there with 2 officers, and they're arresting him. We think maybe it's for the insider trading. We'll have to see that. Hopefully Jake can help him out of this situation. And then we see Gary, and guess who? Hayden. Really, Gary? We were rooting for you for a minute there. Come on. Well, at least I was rooting for him. I was really hoping that Zach could be a different influence on Gary and he would change his ways. But linking up with Hayden, and then Hayden is saying, you keep fire on that situation for me and I got you. And Gary is saying, you keep an eye on Andy for me. Gary, don't play these games, because we know Andy is going to find out, and then you're going to be back at square one. I was really hoping that he would change his ways. I hope he realized, because he has a new therapist, So I was hoping that he had a different perspective on things now. And then we see Andy in her penthouse looking at the tablet with the sticker that says play me. Now we know Andy loves surprises and Gary is all for it. So I'm really excited to see what's on that tablet. Maybe it's him apologizing again, letting her know how he really feels about her. Maybe that's what's on it. I mean, I'm here for it all. I can't wait to see. Although the synopsis does say that Karen delivers the news to the girls and then Fatima is a casualty of war. I'm really hoping that Andy is like she's not left out in the cold by them, the girls themselves, because I mean she really didn't do anything wrong. She didn't know that he was her ex and going from there. So I really hope that Andy holds her ground and not get into it as she always says, but still keep both her friends' side by not getting into it at all, right? So that was the breakdown for episode 8 that's coming on Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.